Okay, so good evening, everyone. Okay. So good evening, everyone. I hope my voice is pretty much audible to you and my screen is also visible. So, in the last lecture, we studied about the different nutrients. Okay. We started with your carbohydrates, then we moved to proteins, then fats, then vitamins, then fiber, and finally we went to water. Okay. So this were the nutrients which we studied, which are very, very important for all the metabolism in your body. So now today we are going to start with a new topic, that is cell division. Now there will be a certain questions which I will be asking to you. So what I want you people to do is that whenever I ask you a question, you'll put the answer in the chat box. Okay. Whenever I ask you a question, you put the answer in the chat box. So I'll come to know that what you were answering. Okay. So now today we'll be starting with cell division. Now, what happens to the cells or tissues when we get injured? Can anyone tell me what happens to your cells when you get injured? Yes? They tear apart. Okay. They die. Okay, they get damaged. What happened to your cell when you, okay, once again I'll frame my question. Now if you get a wound or a cut or a bruise, आपको जब चोट लगती है, आप जब गिर जाते हो या कुछ हुआ है, एक्सीडेंट हुआ है, तो फिर आपको चोट लगती है, right? You get a wound. Now, okay, so what happens is that you get a wound, but if you notice after a few days your wound heals. Okay, healing hota hai us wound ka. Now I want you people to stop answering. Now I want you people to be listening to me. So what happens over here is that whenever you get an injury, okay, see, if you observe the video on the screen, you might be able to see कि पहले injury हुआ है. See, if you observe, there is an injury over here. And now, okay, so you have an injury, and once you get the injury, there is healing as well. So, repair of wounded tissues take place by regeneration of the lost cells. So, your tissues get repaired. Okay, आपका जो भी wound हुआ है वो repair हो जाता है. कैसे? By the regeneration of the lost cells. तो आपका जो भी cell का loss हुआ है उसको regeneration होगा. ठीक है? That is how your body heals. Now, for example, यहाँ पे pay attention. Yeah. If you observe, there is a wound over here. After a period of time, the wound will start healing. Okay, your tissues will start regenerating. So when the wound heals, are new cells formed over there? I want you people to answer. When your wound is healing, when you are becoming better, are new cells, are new tissues formed? Yes or no? Yes, as you people are correct that yes, new tissues are formed inside the body. Okay. Do plants get injured when we pluck flowers? Tell me. Does your plants, do they get injured when you pluck their flowers? Yes, you're correct. Your plant tissues also get injured. जब आप plant पे से flowers pick करते हो, fruits pick करते हो, उसके leaves pick करते हो, वो injure होते हैं. And that is how उन लोग भी heal करते हैं और वो healing के process में ही उसको नए flowers, नए leaves आते हैं. ठीक है? So yes, even they show healing. See that. These injuries are healed by formation of new buds. So if I pluck a flower, then new buds will be formed. That is how my plant will heal. It will grow. Okay. So every organism begins its life as a single cell. Okay. Please pay attention. I will be asking you a question. My question is, now my fact over here is that every living organism starts its life as a single cell. मतलब जो भी organisms है वो एक as a single cell अपना life शुरू करते हैं. So can you tell me, did you start your life with a single cell? And if your answer is yes, then you need to justify why the answer is yes. Why you start your life with a single cell? Tell me that. I want the answers. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Few of you were correctly quoting over here. Just a minute. Yes. Yes, humans did start a life with a single cell because Earth evolved with a single cell. Okay. I'll buy that as well. Egg and sperm fuse to form one single cell. Ghatkopar Chahat Singh has told me the answer. Very good. So, acha, DN Nagar Amog, you say that there are two cells, that is sperm and ovum. But beta, sperm and ovum जब fuse होते हैं, तो वो zygote बनता है. And zygote is a single cell. Okay? Preet, I did not see your answer, so इसीलिए शायद मुझसे मैंने आंसर ना देखा हो. तो now please pay attention, stop putting the answer in the chat box. As I said that every organism starts its life as a single cell. We take our example. Now we are a product of sexual reproduction. People, please pay attention. Okay, this is very important. We are a product of sexual reproduction. Now there are two types of reproduction, that is asexual and sexual. Okay, now when I say sexual reproduction, there will be two parents involved, and compulsorily one has to be a male and one has to be a female. Okay, and jab sexual reproduction hota hai, there is something called as fertilization, and fertilization is when the egg fuses with the sperm, that is the male gamete fuses with the female gamete. ये सब आपको पता है, मैं रिवाइज करवा रही हूं, तो बेटर पे अटेंशन because I will be asking you questions on this. So it is the male gamete fusing with the female gamete, and whenever there is a fusion of male with a female gamete, there is a formation of a zygote, and zygote is a single cell. So if you observe on the screen, this is a zygote. This zygote will later multiply, divide, and develop into an entire baby in the course of 9 months. Okay. So pay attention over here. We also developed from a single cell. Okay. Okay, just a minute. We just went on to the last slide. I don't know how. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so I hope everyone is back. So a single cell, that is a zygote. Then how does the number of cells increase in its body? The cell divides and redivides to give rise to new cells. Okay, so the cell keeps on dividing, redividing, and that is how it gives rise to new cells. ये देखो, ये एक zygote था. Zygote, I hope everyone is on their eyes are on the screen. So ये एक zygote, see this, there's one zygote which first divides into two cells, then into 2 will divide into 4, 4 will give you 8, 8 will give you 16, and that's how the cycle will go on. And in the due course of 9 months, an entire baby will be formed, an infant will be formed. Okay, so the baby is the product of your cells dividing and redividing. So even you have arisen out of a single cell, that is a zygote. Okay, now in some organism there is one parent cell. So one parent cell में से अगर baby produce हो रहा है, तो which type of reproduction is this? I want you people to answer. Is my screen visible to everyone? I hope the screen is visible to everyone. Yes. Some are saying no, some are saying yes. Just a minute, I'll share the screen again because there are a lot of people saying the screen is not visible. Okay, I don't know क्या हो रहा है आज. To tell me that when I say that there is only one parent involved, it is asexual reproduction. Yes, a lot of you are correct. So please pay attention on the screen now. Stop answering. So when there is one parent cell involved, it divides to form two daughter cells. यहाँ पे आप ध्यान दो स्क्रीन पे, there is one parent cell. Okay, आप जो फर्स्ट डायग्राम देख रहे हो, it is the example of amoeba. तो अमीबा का ये देखो पेरेंट सेल है, पेरेंट सेल डिवाइड होता है और आपको दो सेल मिलेगा. ठीक है, तो वन पेरेंट विल गिव राइज टू टू डॉटर सेल्स. ठीक है, this is the example. The second example is of euglena. So euglena is also one parent is over here, which divides vertically. Amoeba is dividing horizontally. This is dividing vertically. Vertically, it divides and it gives rise to new individuals, that is two daughter cells. This is the example of asexual reproduction. Why it is asexual reproduction? Because there is only one parent involved. Okay. When I say asexual reproduction, there will be only one parent and that parent will have no gender. There is no male female over here. Okay. In asexual reproduction, there is no male female. I hope everyone is understanding this. And in sexual reproduction, you require two parents. One has to be compulsorily male and the second one has to be compulsorily female. Okay. Yeah. A lot of you will say that why it is called daughter cells and why not son cells. ये मैं आपको लेक्चर के एंड में बताएगी. ठीक है, तो तब तक तुम लीव नहीं करोगे तो तुम्हें पता चल जाएगा. There is no there's no feminism happening over here that I'm calling it daughter cell and not son cell. There is a reason to it. Okay. So as I told you, there is asexual reproduction. There is only one parent cell involved. But यहाँ पे भी तुम्हें समझ में आएगा that these two cells are arising from one cell. Okay. So that is what we need to know. So how are all these above events possible? They're possible because of only one and one thing, that is cell division. This is all is possible because the cell has the property to divide, that is cell division. So one of the most important characteristics of cells and living organisms is that they have the capability to divide and redivide continuously. Okay. So that's how the cell division will happen. Reproduction is also through the activity of dividing cells. Yes, even when the reproduction occurs, that is also because of the activity of dividing cells. अभी हमने देखा जो asexual reproduction का example था, it was all a product of the cell being able to divide itself. Okay, even जो zygote था, it was able to divide itself and grow in number. That's why reproduction is also a result of cell division. It is the growth of a multicellular organism. Growth of a multicellular organism and its development will also take place because of cell division. आपका जो ये बॉडी ग्रो हो रहा है, आपका बॉडी जो डेवलप हो रहा है, आपका हाइट बढ़ता है, आपका वेट बढ़ता है. सिंपल एग्जांपल, तुम्हारा हेयर ग्रोथ होता है. ठीक है, अभी तुम क्वारंटीन में हो, लॉकडाउन में हो, शायद तुमको हेयर कट करने का टाइम नहीं मिला, योर हेयर इज ग्रोइंग, सो इट इज अ रिजल्ट ऑफ सेल डिविजन. So your growth and development is a result of cell division. Okay. Now it helps to repair the wear and tear of the body. It also helps in repairing out the wear and tear of the body. Okay. So do you know what is wear and tear of the body? I want someone to tell me what is wear and tear. Yes. Anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me what is wear and tear in the chat box? Yeah, the repairing. Okay, the repairing of the wounds is the wear and tear. Simple example, I'll tell you. Stop answering. The example is आपको कुछ कट या wound आया, 4 दिन बाद वो heal हो गया. So that is nothing but wear and tear. ठीक है? You get a cut on your skin and you get a wound or an injury. After 4 to 5 days, you get new skin cells over there. That is wear and tear. And when I say the new cells are developing, that means it is the cell division which is happening. Okay, तो cell division की वजह से तुम्हारी body heal होती है. The wear and tear takes place. Okay, so now let us understand what is this cell division. I want everyone's eyes on the screen and everyone's ears listening to me. Okay, very, very important, very crucial part of the chapter. Now, cell division is of two types. Okay, cell division is of two types. हो सके तो आपके notebooks में ये लिख लो आप. It is mitosis and meiosis. I want everyone repeating with me. There are two types of cell division, mitosis and meiosis. Okay, there are two types of cell division, that is mitosis and meiosis. Now, why there are two types of cell division? Because it occurs in two different places in your body. It is occurring in two different places in your body. So that is the reason. Just a minute. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay. Yeah. So we are talking about mitosis and meiosis. So mitosis takes place in somatic cells. Can anyone tell me what are somatic cells? Yes? Can anyone tell me what are somatic cells? Yes? I'm not talking about stomata. I'm saying somatic. It's SOMATIC, somatic. Yes, VP Samiha, you were correct. No one else. Which cannot. Okay, DN Nagar Samarth, you were correct. Okay. Okay. Guys, just give me 2 minutes. There is some technical issue. I'll just. Yeah, just give me 2 minutes, okay? Yeah, I'm so sorry. Okay, I hope everyone's able to see the screen and okay. So I don't know how many of you know the somatic cells or not. So let me tell you one thing. There are 3 types of cells in your body. Okay, there are 3 types of cells. One is the somatic cell. Okay, the first one is the somatic cell. तो सोमैटिक सेल्स क्या होते हैं? ऑल द सेल्स इन योर बॉडी. आपके बॉडी में जितने भी सेल्स हैं उन सबको मैं सोमैटिक सेल्स बोलती हूं, एक्सेप्ट योर रिप्रोडक्टिव सेल्स. तुम्हारा जो रिप्रोडक्टिव सेल्स है, दैट इज द स्पर्म एंड द एग रिस्पेक्टिवली, उसको छोड़ के एवरीथिंग एल्स इन योर बॉडी इज सोमैटिक सेल्स. I hope I'm making sense to you. There are two types of cell division, that is mitosis and meiosis. Okay, mitosis takes place in the somatic cells. So in the somatic cells are which cells? All the cells in your body. I talk about your ear, nose, hand, liver, kidney, brain, tongue, nails, hair, anything I talk about, it is somatic cell. Okay, so mitosis will occur in somatic cells. तो आपके बॉडी का हर एक सेल सोमैटिक सेल है, except your reproductive cell, that is egg and the sperm. And stem cells. Okay, अब कुछ सोमैटिक सेल्स है, इनको हम स्टेम सेल्स बोलते हैं. ठीक है, स्टेम सेल्स जैसे कि तुम्हारा बोन मैरो इज द सेल्स which are present inside the bone. Okay, next is your blood, that's a stem cell. अब ये स्टेम सेल्स क्या होते हैं, मैं सिर्फ आपको एक ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन देती हूँ उसका. डिटेल में स्टेम सेल्स के बारे में आप सेल बायोलॉजी चैप्टर में पढ़ोगे. ओके, सो स्टेम सेल्स आर दो सेल्स विच कैन गिव राइज टू एनी सेल्स इन योर बॉडी. ठीक है, स्टेम सेल्स वो सेल होते हैं जिससे मुझे जो चाहिए वो सेल मैं बना सकती हूँ. मुझे अगर मेरे बॉडी के लिए हेयर सेल बनाना है, ठीक है, तो मैं स्टेम सेल लेके हेयर सेल भी बना सकती हूँ. So that is what is a stem cell. Very important. So mitosis will occur in the somatic cells and stem cells. And meiosis will occur in the reproductive cells. Reproductive cells are those cells which will give rise to your sperm and the egg. Okay, so I hope everyone is very clear with this. So I want everyone, okay, quickly answer the question. Which are the two types of cell division? Which are the two types of cell division? Quickly. Which are the two types of cell division? Mitosis and meiosis. Okay. The two types of cell division is mitosis and meiosis. And mitosis occurs where? Mitosis occurs where? Quickly. Mitosis occurs where? Mitosis will occur in somatic cells and stem cells. Very good, very good. Can anyone tell me what are somatic cells? So every cell except the reproductive cell. Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. Where does the meiosis occur? Where does the meiosis occur? Meiosis will occur in the reproductive cells or the germ cells. Very good. Okay. So everyone knows by now that there are two types of cell division, that is mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis will occur in the somatic and the stem cells, and meiosis will occur in the reproductive cells. Now let us study about your cell a little. Cell का जो basic structure है वो हम लोग एक बार देख लेते हैं. Okay. Okay. So this is your cell. I hope everyone is paying attention, and I want everyone's eyes on the screen and stop putting the things in the chat box. So that's your cell. Cell का सबसे पहले cell membrane होता है. We don't have a cell wall, we have a cell membrane. Okay. Cell membrane, उसके बाद we have a cytoplasm. Okay. Everyone knows this. Then we have a nucleus. Okay. Now there is something called as centriole. Okay. There is something called as centriole. Now ये शायद तुम लोग ने पहली बार सुना है, इसका बाद में आपको यूज या फिर फंक्शन पता चल जाएगा. अभी के लिए जस्ट रिमेंबर देयर इज दिस पर्टिकुलर ऑर्गेनल कॉल्ड सेंट्रियोल व्हिच इज प्रेजेंट इन द साइटोप्लाज्म. ओके, इट हेल्प्स इन सेल डिविजन. सो देयर इज अ सेंट्रियोल. ओके, न्यूक्लियस का होता है न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन. Nucleus will have a nuclear membrane. Now nucleus has its own nucleus. Okay, nucleus के पास खुद का nucleus होता है जिसको हम बोलते हैं nucleolus. Nucleus has its own nucleus जिसको हम बोलते हैं nucleolus. ठीक है, please pay attention, very very important. Now there is something called as chromatin fibers. There is something called as chromatin fibers. Just a minute, everyone. Just wait for a minute, guys. Okay. I hope the screen is visible. Yeah. So your cell has cell membrane, then you have cytoplasm. Revise kar lo ek bar. You have a nucleus, you have a centriole. Nucleus will have a nuclear membrane and it will have a nucleolus. Okay. Now there are these chromatin fibers. Everyone please pay attention. There is something called as chromatin fibers. When the cell is at rest, प्लीज पे अटेंशन, व्हेन द सेल इज एट रेस्ट, रेस्ट का मतलब है जब तुम्हारा सेल डिवाइड नहीं हो रहा. We are talking about cell division. Cell division is of two types, that is mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis occurs in the somatic cells and the stem cells. Meiosis occurs in the reproductive cells. Okay. Now, the thing over here, now we are studying the different part of your cell. So सबसे पहले हम लोग ने सेल मेम्ब्रेन, न्यूक्लियस, न्यूक्लियोलस, सेंट्रियोल, सेल न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन ये देख लिया था. नाउ देयर आर दीज येलो कलर्ड थ्रेड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर्स जिनको हम बोलते हैं क्रोमैटिन फाइबर्स. व्हाट डू वी कॉल देम? वी कॉल देम एज क्रोमैटिन फाइबर्स. ओके. सो द व्हेन द सेल इज एट रेस्ट, व्हेन योर सेल इज एट रेस्ट, इसका मतलब है जब तुम्हारा सेल डिवाइड नहीं हो रहा. व्हेन योर सेल इज नॉट डिवाइडिंग, तभी वो रेस्ट कर रहा है. डिवाइड कर रहा है मतलब इट इज डूइंग द वर्क, बट व्हेन इट इज नॉट डिवाइडिंग इट इज रेस्टिंग. ओके. सो व्हेन द सेल इज एट रेस्ट, these chromatin fibers appear as a thin network of threads. Okay. When the cell is at rest, the chromatin fibers appear as a thin network of threads. I want everyone to remember this, that when your cell is at rest, the chromatin fibers will appear as a thin network of threads. Okay. When the cell divides, now when the cell is about to divide, तभी ये thread ऐसा appear नहीं करेगा. ओके. थ्रेड का मतलब है, आपने फिरकी देखा है, फिरकी में मांझा देखा है. ठीक है. अगर मैं मांझे को निकाल देती हूँ फिरकी से, तो वो मांझा फ्लोर पे डाल दिया तो स्प्रेड हो जाएगा. इट विल लुक समथिंग लाइक दिस. ये जो यहाँ पे तुम्हें येलो कलर के थ्रेड दिख रहे हैं, वैसे ही तुम्हारा मांझा तुम्हें दिखाई देगा. सो इन द सेम वे, जब तुम्हारा सेल रेस्ट कर रहा है, दैट टाइम it will appear as a thin network of thread. But now when the cell is about to divide, okay, जब तुम पतंग उड़ाने जाते हो तब तुम वो फैला हुआ मांझा लेके जाते हो क्या पतंग उड़ाने? नहीं, तुम फिरकी में मांझा लेके जाते हो. ठीक है. So in the same way, when the cell is about to divide, that time the chromatin fibers condense and they shorten. ये condense हो जाते हैं, ये short हो जाते हैं. जैसे तुम कैसे मांझे को अच्छे से फिरकी में कॉइल कर देते हो सो दैट तुम्हें पतंग उड़ाते वक्त आसानी हो, इन द सेम वे तुम्हारा सेल भी इस फैले हुए क्रोमैटिन फाइबर्स को कंडेंस करता है. ठीक है. इट विल कंडेंस, इट विल शॉर्टन देम एंड इट विल फॉर्म, विल अपीयर एज थिक थ्रेड्स कॉल्ड एज क्रोमोसोम्स. प्लीज पे अटेंशन. When the cell is about to divide, the chromatin fibers will condense, they will shorten, and they will appear as thick threads called as chromosomes. Okay. So everyone remembers this. When the cell is at rest, the chromatin fibers appear as a thin network of thread, and when the cell is about to divide, they will condense, they will become short, they will become thick, which are called as chromosomes. The chromosome number is denoted by the letter N. Okay. Chromosome का जो number रहता है, it is denoted by the letter N. And chromosomes are always present in pair. Chromosomes जो रहते हैं, they are always present in pair. वो एक नहीं होता, हमेशा दो होता है. So that's why we say they are always present in pair. And that's why we don't write it as N, but we write it as 2N. Okay, the total number of chromosomes is denoted by 2N. ठीक है. So it is denoted by 2N. For example, human beings have 23 pairs of chromosomes. 23 pair मतलब कितना क्रोमोसोम है हमारे पास? Yes, quickly, I want you people to answer. if I say we have 23 pair, that means how many chromosomes we have? 23 pair. Okay, that is 23 into 2, that is 46. Okay, so you will have 46 chromosomes. Okay, now pay attention to this, very important. Yes, you people are correct. Total number of chromosome in human beings is 46, that is 23 pair. Okay, the chromosome number 2n is fixed for a species. Very important point, that the chromosome number 2n is fixed for a species. Okay, मतलब if I am talking about a human being, compulsorily सबके पास 46 chromosomes ही रहेंगे. You are rich, you are poor, you are tall, you are short, you are beautiful, you are not, whatever it is. Okay, whatever it is, you will have 46 chromosomes. If the number increases or decreases, that means you have disease, you have a syndrome. Okay, so the number of chromosome has to be fixed, that is 46. But as I said, it is fixed for a species. हमारे लिए फिक्स है, हमारे पास 46 है, दैट डजंट मीन कि जितने भी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म है सबके पास 46 होगा. ठीक है, इफ वी हैव 46 क्रोमोसोम, दैट डजंट मीन दैट एवरीवन हैज 46 क्रोमोसोम. ठीक है, everyone, as in if I say cat or dog or rat or bird or pigeon or whatever I talk about, सबके पास 46 क्रोमोसोम नहीं होता, अपने अपने स्पीशी का अलग अलग नंबर होता है, बट एक स्पीशी के लिए द नंबर विल बी फिक्स्ड. तो अपना इज 46. ठीक है, नाउ बिफोर द सेल डिवाइड्स, अब यहां पे ध्यान दो आप, जब भी तुम्हारा सेल डिवाइड होने वाला है, अब जब सेल डिवाइड होने वाला है तो वेरी ऑब्वियसली तुम्हारा न्यूक्लियस भी डिवाइड होगा. ठीक है, योर न्यूक्लियस विल ऑल्सो डिवाइड. सो your nucleus will divide, that means the chromosome will also divide. अभी मुझे एक बात बताओ, तुम्हारे पास 46 क्रोमोसोम है, एक सेल में तुम्हारा सेल डिवाइड होने वाला है, तो वो क्या 46 का 23 बनाएगा क्या? तो फिर तुम्हारे सेल में तो 23 हो जाएंगे. फिर जब वो 23 डिवाइड होगा तभी वो 11.5 होगा क्या? Is it? Is that is how the division will be done in your body of the chromosomes? Yes? Okay, you just think about it. So what happens over here is, whenever the cell is about to divide, what it does is it duplicates, replica बनाता है, duplicate करता है, replica बनाता है. ओके, रेप्लिका बनाने का मतलब है, अगर मेरे पास 46 क्रोमोसोम है तो सबसे पहले मैं उस 46 को डुप्लीकेट करके बनाएगी कितना? 92. I'll make 92 and then I will divide the nucleus. I hope I am very much clear with this, that your chromosome will duplicate and then it will divide. Duplicate, that is 46 will first become 92 and then it will divide and give you two cells which will have 46 chromosome each. Okay, जिनको भी नहीं समझा या समझा, please pay attention, I'm revising it. The chromosome always duplicates. Screen पे ध्यान दो. Before the cell divides, the chromosome always duplicates. Okay. So 2n, अच्छा 2n duplicate हो रहा है तो 2n से कितना मिलेगा मेरे को? 2n will give me how much? 2n will give me how much? Tell me. 2n will become 4n. Okay. Yes, people are correctly answering. 2n will become 4n. So ये देखो, 2n will become 4n. That is 46 will become, ये देखो, ये तुम्हारा न्यूक्लियस है जिसमें ऐसे 46 क्रोमोसोम है, तो अब 46 बनेगा 92. ओके, द 46 विल बिकम 92. सो एवरीवन अंडरस्टूड दिस? एवरीवन अंडरस्टूड क्या होता है क्रोमोसोम में? मैं वापस एक बार रिवाइज करवा देती हूं. हमने पढ़ा सेल डिवीजन. सेल डिवीजन इज ऑफ टू टाइप्स, दैट इज mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis will occur in the somatic cells and the stem cells. Meiosis will occur in the reproductive cells. Okay. Now, whenever there is cell division, that time the chromosomes duplicate. Okay. The number of chromosome will duplicate. So the number of chromosome is denoted by the letter N. And the chromosomes are always present in pairs. That is the reason we write it as 2N. So 2N will duplicate and give you 4N. Okay? That is 46 will become 92 and then it will divide. So that दोनों cell के पास कितना होगा 46, 46. Okay? Now let us see the parts of chromosome. अभी ये जो parts of chromosome है ये तुम लोग ने 9th में already पढ़ा है, तो I want you people to answer this. So that's a chromosome. Now tell me quickly, what is the upper arm of the chromosome called? What is the upper arm called? Upper arm is called as P arm. Very good. And the lower arm is called as Q arm. Okay. Upper is the P arm, lower is the Q arm. And what is the middle constriction called as? What is the middle constriction called as? Centromere. Very good. The middle constriction is called as centromere. Okay? So please pay attention for the people who don't know. You have the upper P arm, the lower Q arm, and the middle constriction. ये जो connection है, जहाँ पे वो join हुआ है, that is a centromere. ठीक है? And your chromosome is made up of DNA. ठीक है? एंड ये जो दो पार्ट्स है क्रोमोसोम के, ये जो दो स्ट्रक्चर्स आपको दिख रहे हैं, इनको हम बोलते हैं क्रोमैटिड. ये एंटायर एक्स है, ये क्रोमोसोम है. बट अगर ये इसकी बात करूं मैं, आई होप यू कैन सी, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज अ क्रोमैटिड. ठीक है? आई होप एवरीवन इज वेरी क्लियर विद द पार्ट्स ऑफ द क्रोमोसोम. I want everyone to be paying attention on the screen. Okay, we'll have a quick revision for whatever we studied today. So you have a cell. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. So you have a cell. Inside the cell you have a nucleus. Okay. In the nucleus you have chromatin fibers. Okay. When the cell is at rest, you have chromatin fibers which looks like a thin network of thread. ठीक है? But now when the cell is about to divide, अब ये जो cell है वो divide होने वाले position में है. That time the chromatin fibers will condense to form chromosome. Can you see that? So you have chromosome. Okay? And chromosome, when you open up, if you open a chromosome, see, this is how I will open up. I come to know that it is made up of DNA. This entire thing is DNA. That is deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay. So chromosomes are made up of DNA. I hope you know this. And a particular fragment of DNA. DNA का अगर मैं एक सेगमेंट की बात करूं, ठीक है, डीएनए के अगर एक सेगमेंट की बात करूं, सो दिस पर्टिकुलर सेगमेंट इज कॉल्ड एज अ जीन. ये तुम लोग ने हेरिडिटी में पढ़ा होगा कि डीएनए का जो फंक्शनल फ्रैगमेंट होता है, ओके, अ फंक्शनल फ्रैगमेंट ऑफ द डीएनए इज कॉल्ड एज अ जीन. सो फंक्शनल फ्रैगमेंट इज नथिंग बट उसके ऊपर ऐसे कोड्स होते हैं तुम्हारे एटीजीसी के. तो एटीजीसी का जो कोड्स होता है, that is a functional fragment which is called as a gene. Okay, so every time when the cell is about to divide, that is the time the chromosome number. So you have how many chromosome? That is 46. They will duplicate and give you 92. That is 2n will become 4n. Okay, I hope everyone is very clear with this. 46 is the number of chromosomes that we have, which is denoted by 2n. N is the letter to denote the chromosomal number. And whenever the cell is about to divide, 2n will become 4n. Okay. So we are done for today. So if you have any doubts or anything, you can ask in the chat box. And yes, I do remember that you people asked me that why it is daughter cells and why not son cells. Okay, so I'll stop sharing and we'll go to the chat box and we'll see what is happening. Okay. Okay. Ma'am, does every cell has 46 chromosome? Yes, every cell other than your reproductive cell has 46 chromosome. Yes, you are correct. DN Nagar Bhumi has correctly said that it is the female that reproduce. Okay, why do we call daughter cells? The reason is that for reproduction, you need both male and a female, but a birth is always given by a female. Okay, birth is always given by a female. That is the reason we call it as daughter cells and not son cells. ठीक है? हाँ, तो इसीलिए हम लोग ने वो जनरलाइज कर दिया है टर्म को कि हम कभी भी कोई भी बॉर्न होता है, कोई भी सेल का बर्थ होता है तो हम उसको डॉटर सेल बोलते हैं. ठीक है? Because why we have generalized it saying that a birth is given by a female. That is the reason. Okay? Yeah. How much chromosomes are there in reproductive cells? In your reproductive cells, there are 23 chromosomes. Don't worry about it. We will be talking about that in the upcoming lecture. So we'll discuss that. Okay. Any doubts? Does every cell has? Yes, every cell in your body has 46 chromosome. Okay. Do the hybrid products grow? If yes, why don't they reproduce? हमने जो भी hybrid products बनाया रहता है वो हम लोग बायोटेक्नोलॉजी यूज करके बनाते हैं. इट इज नॉट अ नेचुरल मेथड. सो अगर नेचुरल मेथड से कुछ प्रोड्यूस नहीं कर रहे हो तो कैसे वो कैसे आगे जाके रिप्रोडक्शन करेगा? व्हाट इज कैरियोकाइनेसिस? अरे बेटा नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में पढ़ेंगे ना. Can stem cell produce reproductive cell? Stem cell can produce everything. Okay, 1 second. Someone just asked something and I missed the question. Homework will be given to you on your WhatsApp. Don't worry about it. Okay. So yes. I mean, there are no doubts. या फिर मेरा screen homework will be sent to